In this episode, Greg Stirewalt from Delta Dental of California will walk us through how to safely add Microsoft 365 Copilot to an existing Power App to improve productivity of all its users in the place where they do their jobs today. Welcome to Keeping It Real with Power Platform, where we look at how real people use the Power Platform around the world to create awesome software solutions. And today, we have Greg Stirewalt from Delta Dental of California, joining us from Sacramento, California.
Thanks, Leon. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you very much. So, Greg, let's start with a very easy one. So I'd love to learn about your journey with Power Platform.
Yeah, so I've had a partnership with Microsoft and the products since the mid to late 80s, all the way to where it is today, where I'm the Power Platform admin and deliverable guru champion for our company at Delta Dental of California, where my main role is I'm the administrator of this. I'm just going to be honest. My whole career, I've always wanted to be an app developer. I've always wanted to learn how to code, but I'm dyslexic. I can stare at code for an hour and not be able to figure out I missed a comma. But today, with these tools, I can build apps. I'm a coder. I am an app developer today.
That is super cool, and that's wonderful and very inspiring. So, and I'm sure that along the way, you build a lot of really great apps. So is there any app that you can show us and you can share with us?
Yeah, so the app that I'm going to demo you is, I built the first iterations of this app. So this app has gone from being used on SharePoint 2016 to moving to SharePoint Online to now being where it is today, which is a fully vetted and built Power Platform model-driven app with Copilot attached to it. So it's an app that they use every day, thousands of times a year. And basically now we're extending their Copilot for M365 directly in the app.
That's very interesting. Copilot attached to it. Can you tell us more about that?
So for Copilot being attached to it, me as the administrator turn these features on, they can go into the app and they can say connect to Copilot for M365 basically. And the cool thing is that being that it's Copilot for M365 and they get the same user experience to it, it also, that app and that user inside of Copilot can also leverage the whole work IQ that person has access to in Copilot.
How long was the process since you decided that you wanted to do this till you're going to put it to production, to bring Copilot to every user of the application, so augmenting that place where they do the work for the last few years with Copilot?
Yeah, so seeing the app, discovering that that's a feature that's available, me turning it on in the environment probably took me like 30 minutes, and then basically the maker going in and doing the setting on the app in the dev environment probably took him 5 minutes once we knew those were the two buttons to turn on. And then the deployment, it's like, okay, you package it up, you publish it, and it probably takes like less than 2 hours to deploy from the 3 different environments, right? Test it and make sure it works. But we've done that over a course of 2 days, but basically the actual action and the time it takes to move it from staging into production where it is now, it's probably going to take 5 minutes to push the button.
That's super cool. And this sounds great. I'm sure that you have a lot of thoughts on what to do next. So what are your thoughts on what comes next?
Next thing is to tackle the data input on this, which is still the Canvas app. And the end goal would be to replace the Canvas app with an agent that they can just have a conversation with, or that agent is aware of the upcoming open enrollments, and that would be adding intelligence and AI actions on top of this app. And getting the reporting for leadership once this thing's in place, and getting them to be able to click the visualize this view and build Power BI reports by just pushing a button basically, or using the visualize tool inside of there, or asking Copilot to give them a visual or give them an update of the insights that they want on this app.
Super cool. So what I'm hearing is like more and more simplifying the use, completing your business workflows, and blurring the lines between all the tools that people have to use every day to do their jobs via agents and Copilot.
Yeah, without having to rework the app a whole lot. We put all the effort in building the data model and the foundation on this app, and now we can just leverage what it's collecting with AI and agents and find opportunity to better optimize the application.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you very much, Greg, for sharing your story and also the work that you are doing. And thank you for watching. See you in the next episode of Keeping It Real with Power Platform. Bye for now.